What, by the way, we're the Papa the Loves.
Alright, give me one. Voila. Hello. Hi. Hola. Konnichiwa. Ohayo gozaimasu. My god, it's freaking early as hell. But anyways, hi everyone, if you guys are here watching or not. I don't know how many people are here. Only 8. Nice. Pretty good start. I mean, yeah, it's a late stream. This will be recorded, so yeah. Alright, give me 1 second. Let me get everything set. So I guess we'll wait a couple minutes. Maybe like we'll start doing the little discussion of who are the best characters as we get more people to come in and watch. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and just do some stuff real quick. I need to be level 32, that's right. Live, Pog. Yes, we are live. Well, Black Keys, you're good. I know. Just go to class. This will be recorded and it will be on the channel, so you can check it out yourself later. You can check it out later, so don't worry. Go to class. That's priority, man. Hi, Branko. How you doing? Give me 1 second. Let me just do some stuff real quick. I need to manage my guild and everything. But you know, guys, I can check if you guys are, you know, helping out the guild and not. If you don't help out the guild, I'll kick you. I'm not as nice as you guys think I am, but if you don't help the guild, I shall kick you. Oh man. And also, I'm looking for some more vice captains if you guys are interested, and you guys are in my guild. We'll talk. Out of place. Alright, there you go. Back to normal. Give me that Shana. I want to ask something. I already played the global version, but there's no Alice pickup whatsoever. Really? I see it. It's right here. Morning. Are you sure you don't see this? Really? It should be there. I mean, it's a limited gacha. Kinda. There's like 6 days remaining. Did you go through like the? Do you have to go through the tutorial? Maybe? I don't know actually. I mean, it should be in the gacha screen. I don't know what. I don't know why it's not showing for you. Can't really help you there, unfortunately. It's nasty. It's rainy outside. Rip, man. Rip. Good morning, Hinami. It's been a while. Wow, I haven't seen you in forever, actually. Hi, it's been a while. But, yeah, we'll just wait a couple more minutes to get more people to come in. So, you know, we can talk. about the characters I think are the best. I mean, we'll technically talk about all the characters in this game, but I want to first get all the characters I think are the best in this game first, you know. But I think the best characters are obvious. Just looking at their skills, their talents, their gameplay. It's pretty straightforward. I saw the Alice Gacha there even when I was doing the tutorial. Okay, yeah. So Maria Sean, I'm pretty sure it's there. Maybe, I don't know, like update your game probably. I don't know. Clear the cache. I really don't know. Like it should be here. Literally it should be in the Gacha screen. So there's like literally I don't know what the impression is. I'm not at 45 yet, so but I know for sure that Alice Gacha is right here. So but anyways, yeah. Yeah, come chill, come chill. So like, yeah, it's pretty crazy. So I just need 4 more levels, just 4 more levels. As we wait, I'm just gonna do a little farming real quick. Don't mind my team. This team is, you know, it's whatever's right now. It's a whatever team. So I'm just gonna use it to farm real quick. How's everyone's morning? Mine? I can't sleep. That's why I'm streaming. I've hit level 33 already. Dang. Like my goal by the end of the week is to get to level 40. That's my goal right now. To get to level 40 by the end of the week. For this game at least. Once FGO goes through maintenance, which I believe is in like which I believe they're going into maintenance tomorrow. I mean, I gotta get back into FGO, but right now it's Crossing Void. I'm having a lot of fun with Crossing Void right now, man. Like it's really fun. Like once you understand how to play the game, once you understand how talents work, once you understand how to make a team, once you understand like or once you unlock more things in this game, it's really fun. Like especially if you like all these characters, you know. So yeah. Yeah, of course. I would love to accept more people into the guild, but I have to level the guild up. So for everyone that is in my guild, let's level up the guild faster. If you don't do anything, I will kick you. I'm not lying. Like if you're not doing anything, if you're not helping out the guild in any way, I will kick you. Like I'm like very serious about making my guild like the best guild. I'm like very serious about making my guild the best. Like as you can see, we're not even halfway to level 2, so let's get there. Yeah, doing my best trying to give everyone, you know, some shards. I don't have any shards anymore because I used it on my own. I've been trying to like unlock their talents and stuff like that. Okay. Well, I guess we can just start talking now. I don't think we're gonna get a lot of people because it's early morning. So I mean, they can always just watch the video later. So where do I go? History, Pedia. All right, cool. Give me 1 second. All right. So welcome to the stream, guys. So in this stream, we're gonna be focusing on what characters I believe are the best characters in this game. And of course, this game right now, it just released here in released globally. The C version, what I was told is, you know, they got new characters and stuff like that, but it's not all that different from the global version because a lot of their updates weren't, you know, I guess huge or game changing stuff like that. But I think the global version is gonna try and expand that basically. Like they're gonna add in new characters, they're gonna add in new skins, etc. So we can definitely look forward to that. Now, when I was looking through the Characterpedia, I realized that there was a third Mikoto, and it's a playable main Mikoto. This character, this Mikoto is currently not in the global version yet. I believe the C version already has this one, but it's funny how this one is here, Silhouette. She doesn't exist in the game yet, or not that I know of. Like maybe you get her later in the story. I don't know. I'm only on chapter 6 right now in the story, so I'm not sure if we get a fragment or a playable version of the. I'm assuming that's swimsuit Mikoto, right? I'm not sure, but yeah, it's kind of weird that she is here as a silhouette, even though she is not in the game. Like I don't know, honestly. Like I'm not sure if you can get her during the story mode or in some other way, but it's kind of weird that she's there. Maybe it's because of Alice, because Alice is currently a global version exclusive, and she's really good. So yeah, but anyways, let's go ahead and start the video, or I guess start which characters I think are the best. So starting off with, I guess, Mikoto, the first character you receive for free. I personally think Mikoto is probably a top 5 character. I mean, great for beginners, definitely. I mean, again, you get her for free when you play the tutorial story mode. She's really good. Definitely one of the better AoE characters. She obviously starts off as a green, and obviously you want her as an S character to make her better, but her skills and everything are pretty good. Again, AoE. A lot of her skills are AoE. So like lightning bolt hits all enemies with multiple lightning bolts, dealing arcane damage. I think a lot of people still don't understand the difference between arcane and physical damage. Arcane damage is basically like you know, spells, like I guess you could say special attacks. So like again, there's like arcane damage, physical damage, and then you have your arcane defense and, you know, physical defense. But Mikoto here focuses on arcane damage. So yeah, you're going to be doing a bunch of arcane damage with Mikoto here. And yeah, as you can see, electric shock, it's another AoE, deals arcane damage and inflicts bleeding. Bleeding is a skill which, you know, decreases the enemy's HP over time, and it's really good. Now, Railgun unleashes Railgun to deal high arcane damage across all enemies. So again, AoE, and does arcane damage. So basically, I think what you want to do with Mikoto here is to equip items that do, you know, or that give more arcane damage. And yeah, she's just really good when it comes to arcane damage. Again, a really good beginner type character. Cross skills. Now, again, they focus more on arcane damage, especially Railgun upgraded. This deal allows her to deal more arcane damage with AoE. And then with Electromaster and Imagine Breaker, Mikoto sometimes can work with others, deals physical damage and arcane damage to the front enemy. So this skill focuses on the front enemy, and it does both physical and arcane. So that's not bad. Personally, I think Vending Machine Killer is her best cross skill. You have, you know, Shizuo from Durarara, because I mean both of them destroy vending machines. This one again deals physical damage and arcane damage, and it's AoE, and it also reduces their healing when they try to heal. So basically, when they get healed by a support, or if they heal themselves, they won't get the full heal. It'll just get like, I'm not exactly sure how much they'll be healing, but it reduces the amount of healing that they get from that heal skill. And it's for a couple turns, so I do think Vending Machine Killer is the best cross skill to put on her. Now, her talent attacks have 50% chance of inflicting electrocution on the target, which will take more damage. So once Electromaster is applied to the enemy, all her skills will do more damage. So yeah, that's definitely really good. And again, her other talents, once you get her the S rank, you get to unlock, 4 different talents. You definitely want Electromaster on that talent, and then the other skills or the other talents, you want something with arcane damage and maybe even physical, maybe crit damage as well. But I think arcane is definitely something that you want to put on her. Like for sure, one of the talents you want arcane damage on there. But yeah, Mikoto definitely a great starter, great AoE, and I mean she's free basically. Like it's possible to get her to S rank by F2P, but it's a grind, which kind of sucks. So maybe if you want to pick her up as your free S character, I mean I don't see why not. And plus she's a very popular character, and in anime in general. So yeah. Mikoto definitely someone that you want to try and maybe pick up if you are not really familiar with the game yet. Next is another character. I think that she's actually the best character in the game. I mean, even though I know Alice is limited and all that, and Alice is pretty good as well, I think Shana is hands down the best character in the game, especially AoE. Like, I think AoE is definitely better than single target for sure. Like single target obviously is great when it comes to like boss fights and stuff like that, when it comes to story mode and all that, but PvP and stuff like that, I think AoE is the way to go. Shana, she's just really good. She's definitely a great bleed damager, because she can stack bleeds, and she's great for farming. PvP, she will be a problem, so if you're going against a Shana, you want to try and shut her down as soon as possible. But yeah, I think Shana is one of the best characters in the game. Crimson launches consecutive thrilling strikes the air and follows up, dealing physical damage and arcane damage to all enemies, so she does both arcane and physical. Hien unleashes Fire Wave toward all enemies, doing physical damage, arcane damage, also inflicts bleeding for several turns. And then you can also, again, stack it with Kessen Ogi. Again, physical, arcane damage, and inflicts bleeding for several turns. So she is a great AoE attacker that can do physical and arcane damage, and she can stack bleeding. And bleeding really, really hurts. It's definitely one of the more scarier skills in the game. So if you have bleeding on your team, you want to get rid of it right away. So PvP, it's going to be really annoying. I've been going up against characters like Shana and Mikoto getting stacked with bleeding, and it really sucks. So yeah, definitely Shana, I think, is a must pick up. If anything, like if you don't have Shana S rank, then pick her up at S rank. Her cross skills, all of them are really good. I think all her cross skills are really good. I do believe Cutest Girl Group is probably the best one, because I mean, again, it does physical and arcane damage. And what's also really cool about this one is that it reduces their damage for several turns, so it decreases their attack damage. So yeah, I think Cutest Girl is pretty good. Tendo, Palace's Flame Haze, it just does more physical and arcane damage. And Girls with Special Effects, reduces the enemy's attack. And World Order Protector deals physical, arcane damage, AoE, and removes several buffs. Not all buff, but several. Still pretty good. But definitely, Cutest Girl Group is probably the best cross skill, and I use this team setup all the time. Talent, this is what makes her so broken. This skill, Shana gains conviction whenever she moves. Conviction increases her team's damage dealt. When it means by move basically means per turn. So the longer she stays in battle, the stronger she gets, or the stronger the team gets, basically. So yeah, this Flame of Heaven, this talent is just so good. And the other talents you probably want to put on her are like, you know, physical attack damage, or arcane attack damage, or maybe even probably critical damage too. That would be pretty nice to put on. Yeah, but yeah, Shana ultimate multiplier, big hit. She's so good. Like, Shana is just freaking good. Like, again, I think she is the best character in the game, hands down. Like, I don't think you can argue with me on that. Like, she's just so good. Oh yeah, Miyuki's really good too, actually. She's, again, like Mikoto, she's a really great beginner type starter. She is more of a arcane damage dealer, so great, you know, as an arcane damage dealer. She's also a debuffer. She can also do some pretty good damage as well if you know, buff her right. But other than that, yeah, she's pretty good, honestly. Her skills are really cheap too. I mean, zone interference, it's only 3 skill points. Again, it does arcane damage, AoE, and it removes some buffs on the enemies, like, you know, if they have defense or attack buffs and stuff like that. So again, yeah, she's pretty good. AoE, arcane damage dealer, debuffer. And then you have Inferno, deals high arcane damage across all enemies while increasing their damage taken. So basically, you know, you can deal more damage once you use Inferno. So you use Inferno and just deal a lot of damage, basically. Cross skill, looking at the 3 cross skills that she has, I definitely think Magic Girls is her best one. I think the best one is always on the top. So Magic Girls, I mean, just deals a bunch of arcane damage, AoE. So you can't go wrong with that. So definitely her talent skills, you want to put something like increase arcane damage, maybe even increase critical, but probably also want to like increase her defense. I think she does have low defense, so I think you should definitely, you know, focus on that as well. But Snow Queen, when an enemy has 30% HP, the character's team deals more damage. So basically, when an enemy on the when a character on the enemy team has 30% HP or less, just do a bunch of damage with your team. Your team will do a bunch of damage on that one character. So yeah, she's pretty good. Definitely someone to put in your team. A great, you know, support / attacker. I think she is, again, a great beginner character to pick up. Aku is a great support. Heals and everything like that. So heal, you know, recovers the HP in the ally in front. So basically the front character in your team. And then her second skill protects herself and nearby teammates. So you know, it just gives it more defense, basically. And then Callium purifies all allies and enemies while making all allies immune to debuff for several turns. So I personally am not a big fan of her special move because again, it purifies all allies and enemies. So she helps out the enemies too, but it does make your team immune to debuffs, which is nice and all. But I'm not a big fan that you can what do you call it? You can get rid of all the debuffs on the enemy as well. So yeah. Her cross skill, she only has one cross skill, and that works with her I guess her boyfriend Lucian. Akko, I guess this is, in a way, this is like her only way to deal damage. Like, looking at her skills, she doesn't really have any, any attacks that, or any skills that deal damage. So the only way that Akko can deal damage is with a cross skill, and her cross skill is with only one character, and this will do physical damage. It's AoE. Personally, I don't think you should focus on the cross skill with Akko. Just focus with her skills and try to heal your party and stuff like that. And then her talent, I mean, it's just a great buff that, you barely take any damage. Or not barely take any damage, but you take less damage from the enemy. So, again, Akko, I think, is hands down one of the best supports in the game. So, great healer. I mean, don't focus on the cross. I don't think you should. And as for other talents, probably just increase her HP and defense. Again, you don't have to focus on the damage part. So, yeah, Akko is pretty good as support. I'm currently leveling up my Akko right now. Other than that, Kirito's not, Kirito's not bad at all either. The reason why Kirito is not bad at all is because he uses less skill points. So as you can see, 0-3, and his climax point is only 8, which that means you can actually consistently use his climax skill all the time. Like, I've been using Kirito a little bit, and I'm able to like use his climax maybe like 3 times, maybe even 4 a game. And yeah, I think Kirito is not bad at all. Does focus on physical damage, and so basically talents, you want to increase his physical damage, his crit damage. Stay away from arcane because obviously he doesn't do any arcane damage. His cross skills, I personally think, like, I know Lucian is on the top there, but I don't really think deals physical damage across all enemies, increase their damage taken, also inflicts bleed on them. It's not bad. I mean, it inflicts bleed. It allows the enemy to get, to take more damage. But I think maybe Kendo brother and sister with Lifa, I think this actually might be better because, I mean, it's single target. I guess in a way, for like farming uses, maybe wife protector is better. And then for like boss fights, Kendo brother and sister might be really good because, I mean, well, it only attacks the front enemy, which kind of sucks, but I think Kendo brother and sister is definitely great for boss fights. Who's strongest in ALO? It's fine, I guess. It's not that bad actually. And pro and noob, yeah, I mean, they're all single targets basically, except for wife protector. So in a way, for single target stuff, you want to go with these 3, and then wife protector for AoE farming. So Yukina is pretty good too. If you don't have Shana, I think Yukina is definitely really good. I think Yukina is definitely a great beginner type character as well. If you don't have any other S-rank characters. Skills, excuse me. So like Shana, she does more physical and arcane damage, and again, her talents, you want to focus on arcane and physical damage, and maybe even crit. But she's also pretty useful when it comes to skill points. She doesn't use a lot. I mean, 0-3, but Strike the Blood, her special, uses 10. But this is actually a really good climax attack in my opinion. Again, it does physical and arcane damage, AoE, and it just deals a lot of damage basically. And then Young Lightning, it removes a couple buffs for several turns. Yeah, I mean, great AoE, great arcane and physical damage. If you already have Shana, then you don't need her. But if you don't have Shana, and you want someone, then Yukina is pretty useful to pick up. Cross skills, I think they're all good. You can't go wrong with any of these two. If you want AoE, just go with Rintaro, or Rentaro, I'm sorry. And if you want to go single target and you want to, bind them, then Toma. Talents, I think, is really good as well. When an enemy has 70% HP, the character's team deals more damage. So, if the enemy has 70% or less HP, your team will deal more damage. So, yeah, she's pretty good. You definitely want to have this talent on Yukina, definitely. Yeah, the Kirito Lifa team setup, I think, is probably the best in my opinion, honestly. Like I think this is definitely my favorite one, my favorite cross skill. Like I don't hate the Lucian one, but I think the Lifa one, I think Kirito works very well with Lifa, obviously because they're brother and sisters. But yeah, I think that's his best cross skill, to be honest. Other than that, Tomoka is not bad as well. I think if you don't have Akko, you have Tomoka. I think I guess you can argue that Tomoka might be better than Akko in a way, but I think in a way she's kind of risky. But yeah, she gives HP every turn, like soothing fireworks recovers HP every turn, and then fan dance protects the allies by reducing damage taken from the enemies several turns, and then pure angel provides allies with a buff that increases damage dealt for several turns. So yeah, she's not bad at all. But if you want to like a pure healer, then you go with Akko for sure, hands down. But honestly, I don't really think you need to pick up the supporters as an S rank. Like for your free S rank character, I don't think you need Akko, or I don't think you need to pick up Tomoka. I do believe you want to focus on characters that will basically be your main attacker. So like Shana, Mikoto, or Miyuki, etc. Other than that, Pedia, my personal favorite. She's tanky. She does a lot of damage. Yeah, I think Pedia is not bad at all, but I do think you need to have her at S rank for sure. For sure. Like B rank, A rank is not bad, but S rank I think is where she definitely shines. So I think she's really good, especially when it comes to cross. I personally don't really like female officer. Physical damage and everything is cool and all, but she does both physical and arcane damage, and her cross skills, most of them only do physical damage, which is kind of sad. But Valkyria on the battlefield, I do believe this is her best cross skill, because she does physical and arcane damage, and it does a crazy amount of damage because lose HP to increase the attack of the skill. So you lose HP, but it'll do a crazy amount of damage, which is not bad at all. Again, she's a tank, so HP doesn't really matter. So like for talents, just go ahead and put like something like increase HP or something like that. When attacked, she activates her Valkyria power, taking less damage. So once the enemy hits her, again, she takes less damage. So you don't really have to put HP talents or defensive talents on her. You can just focus on like damage talents. So yeah, I think she's really good if you put her as or if you get her at the S rank. Other than that, support wise, I think it really depends on the cross skill, honestly. But like there are actually some pretty good supports. Like if you want to debuff support, Toma. You have Kuroneko. I don't know where Kuroneko is. Kuroneko, pretty good. Debuffer. I mean, she's not bad as well. Not bad of a support, but there's always, you know, better ones. Yeah, they're not bad. So that's just my top picks, honestly. Like, if I were to pick a free character, definitely Shana, Miyuki, and Yukina as of right now. I think for sure Shana. If you don't have Shana, you have to pick up Shana for sure. Like, she's just too good to pass up. As for Alice, Alice is limited, and I think 6 more days, I believe, until her Gacha disappears. But Alice is really good. She basically will tank, and what you want to do with Alice is you want to use all the monoliths guard. You want to stack up this. You can stack up to 3 times, and basically what this does, she will just get increase in defense, and it will buff her. It will just buff her attack, and she'll be able to do a crazy amounts of damage with her petal swirl. So like, what you want to do: stack once, stack twice, stack 3 times, and just do her climax attack. And yeah, she just will do a crazy amount of damage. But and then her knight's attack will do a bunch of damage as well. So yeah, Alice is pretty good. As for cross skill, I think Kirito definitely is better. I mean, Alicia is not bad as well, but I think pairing her up with Kirito is what you want to do, and you should definitely do that. Her talents: Alice's damage dealt increases when her HP is high. Alice's damage taken reduces when HP is low. So try to keep her HP high. How do you roll on limited gacha? What do you mean, how do you roll it? Just roll it. Is there like something that I don't know of? What about Kujo? Oh yeah, that's right. I totally forgot about him. Kujo is really good too, actually. Give me one second. Kujo is really good too. Totally forgot about this guy. Kujo is really good. Just does, you know, it does both arcane and physical damage, but he also you know, purifies allies and dispels all the enemies, which is really good in my opinion. Definitely something, because I mean, buffs and buffing your character in this game, especially in PvP, is like everything. So you definitely want to try and get rid of all those buffs on your enemies. And as for cross, I think you can go either way. I don't think any of them are bad. So yeah, I think they're both pretty good. And then talents: receives death proof upon taking a fatal blow. So basically, it's if you're speaking of if you want to put this in FGO's perspective, it's like guts, basically. So yeah, Kujo is really good, definitely. But I don't know. I wouldn't personally. I would not pick Kujo as a free character. But as a character that you probably want to pick up, or that you want to maybe have as an S rank, yeah, Kujo. Yeah. So again, I think Shana is the best character in the game. Akko is the best support in the game, best healer in the game. Miyuki is a great arcane damager, great for beginners, and you know, she debuffs. Mikoto, again, great beginner character, does a bunch of arcane damage, AoE damage, and then bleeding. Also, Shana does bleeding a lot. Kirito, great physical damager. I think also a great farmer as well, because again, Starburst stream, it's really easy to get that because it's only 8 climax points. Kirito's not bad as well. I think she is actually useful. I think her support is actually better, in my opinion. Everyone else, I mean, you can technically stay away from, but I do believe those characters I just mentioned right now are the best. Like, I personally would always push her because, I mean, I love Valkyria Chronicles. Again, she's a tank. She does a crazy amount of damage. So, but again, I don't think if you don't have her S rank version, then there's no point on putting in your there's no point in putting Cidavidia in your team. So if you have the S rank, go ahead and put her in your team. If you don't, just probably try to stay away from her. Is it better to have tag with cross or not? I think so. Like the cross tag definitely is very useful, and yeah, it's gonna help you definitely. Like, I personally don't think it's all. I don't think it's a bad idea to put characters that don't, you know, cross tag together, but I think it's still better too. Like, for example, not every character cross tags with Akko, right? Or like, as you can see, Akko only cross tags with Lucian, but I don't think you need to put Lucian as her cross tag. I don't think it really matters because you're not going to be using this you're not going to be using her as an attacker. You're only going to be using her as a healer. So maybe you can put like another healer as a sub. So yeah, like, is it possible to make your characters into A rank, or is it possible to make your characters from A rank to S rank? Yes. You can either roll in the gacha, which is probably the faster way, or you can do RNG. You actually have a chance to make your characters into S ranks or A ranks or B ranks, etc. So like, for example, like, I actually was able to make my hold on. I was actually able to make my where did she go? My Tomoka into an A rank. I only had a B rank Tomoka, but I just kept using her fragments, and I was able to get a rank. So as you can see on the side here, on the top left side, it tells you what the fragments can do. So you can try and get a specific talent. You can also possibly have a chance to improve your character's ranking. So again, I went from B to A, and it's super random. So definitely, it's probably the F2P way, but you're gonna have to farm these fragments. You can also use, you know, these fragments, the farmable fragments as well. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, go ahead and ask, because I believe I got the hang of the game so far. I just gotta, you know, level up my characters and stuff like that. But yeah, I think I believe I fully understand how to play this game now. I just gotta, again, level up my characters, and I think I'm good to go. If you have a level 1 grade A Asuna and a level 1 grade B Asuna, is there any point in inheriting? No, there's not. So like, for example, the reason for inheriting is to basically give all the talents, levels, equipment to your higher rank version of that character. So for example, let's say your Asuna is your grade A Asuna is at level 1, and you basically didn't touch her. Like, there's nothing going on with grade A level 1 Asuna, but your grade B Asuna is like, what, level 30. She has talents, she has equipment and stuff like that. So basically what you want to do, you want to get that grade A level 1 Asuna, and you want to go to inherit, and then you want to basically get that grade B level 30 Asuna and inherit all that to the grade A. Does that make sense? So like for example, let's I have 2 Alice's, so we'll do this for example. So you go to inherit. Oh yeah, characters lock, sorry. You go to Alice, and then hold on, let me do this real quick. Okay, so okay, so yeah, we'll actually we'll do this real quick. So this is, so I have my level 1 Alice, right? I'll show you an example. I'm not gonna physically do it because I don't want to get rid of my 3 Alices, but we have my level 1 Alice here, right? S rank Alice. So we go to inherit, and then as you can see, we have a level 31 Alice, right? So basically, if I inherit my level 31 Alice to my level 1 Alice, my level 1 Alice will become level 31. She'll have all the talents, and then she'll also get all the equipment, and she'll get the star rarity as well. So basically, you don't have to re-level up, re-roll for the talents and stuff like that. So only use inherit if you only use inherit to basically upgrade your higher grade characters with your lower grade characters. So what do I do with the grade B Asuna? You want to inherit, so basically get that grade B Asuna and inherit it to the grade A Asuna. But if you have extra grade B Asunas, then dismantle them so that you can get fragments, and then use those fragments to roll for talents, basically. So the inherent works like the one in Fire Emblem Heroes. I'm not exactly sure how Fire Emblem Heroes work, but I don't play Fire Emblem Heroes, so I can't really confirm that. But basically, you're giving all the skills and levels to the better character, the better version of that character. So for limited characters, I mean, yeah, there's actually 2 different fragments that you can use. You can either use the characters fragment, which is obviously which is, you know, these characters, but you can also use these fragments that you pick up in the game, like farm in the game. So like I currently have 0 fragments for Alice, but if I check the box here, the fragments below, the fragment origins below, I can just use that to you know, to get more or to gacha for a specific talent. So for example, boom, I don't want that because I want to keep all the mountains knights. So yeah, I can just use the fragment origins instead of a Alice fragment. So in a way, you don't have to keep rolling for Alice for fragments. You can just farm fragment origins. So I got 2 S Kiritos sub on C. What should I do with the other one? Burn him? To be honest, the S rank characters, I'm not exactly sure yet. I would hold on that, but the reason why I say that is because if you join a guild, and you do the dungeon, I can't join the dungeon for some reason. Like the dungeon only activates on specific days for some reason. I don't know why they do that. They should make it every day. But in the dungeon, you can only use 1 character per day. And what I found out is that because I have 3 Alices, right? 3 S rank Alices, right? I found out that after using one of my Alices, I was able to use the other 2 Alices, which kind of surprised me. I thought you can only use 1 copy of the character, but you can actually use multiple characters, multiple of the same characters in the dungeons and the guild. So I would keep that S rank Kirito, that extra S rank Kirito, and level it up. But I wouldn't focus on it. I would focus on your other characters first. But for like guilds, I think it is pretty useful to have multiple copies. Like, again, I'm not exactly sure, but that's what it looks like. It does seem like you can actually use multiple of the same characters in the dungeon for guilds. Where do you farm fragment origins? So oh, I can't tap it. I thought I can tap the fragment origins. Fragment origins, I believe you can actually farm them somewhere in story mode and challenges, I believe. I might be wrong. No, that's not right. You can definitely get them by doing quests and stuff like that. Oh yeah, see, like Mirage, you can get it during the Mirage. You can get it during like story and stuff like that. So yeah, you can definitely get it during the Mirage by playing the Mirage. So as you can see, like weekly Toldi victories, you can get like regular fragments for characters, or you can get the fragment origins and stuff like that. But yeah, like story mode and stuff like I'm pretty sure you can get like in story mode. That's how I've been farming. Like, this, check which which quest has it, and then just farm that basically. I'm not exactly sure if any of the story modes have it, but yeah, I don't see any actually. But I think in story mode you're gonna see a bunch of quests that have like farmable fragments for specific characters, so you can just farm that if you want to. I'm pretty sure you can get it by logging in. You can get it by getting it from the shop. So, like, you can get it during like the missions. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure there's multiple ways, but to farm it, I'm not exactly sure. I'm not sure if there's any good quests to farm it, but yeah, you can definitely get it. Oh, here it is, Burst Link. There you go. Fragment Origins and EXP. You can definitely farm it from like, event challenge quests and stuff like that. Maybe sometimes they'll pop up during Void Agency. Who knows? So, yeah. Where do you think Alice stands in the game? I think definitely top 5. Arguably top 3. For sure. And the reason why I say that is because of her second skill. I mean, it's cost 0 for some reason. I don't know why it's cost 0. Like, hold on, like, let's go to Alice real quick. Like, no, that's not. You're not Alice. So, like, her skill, like, again, Aldemon's Guard. This basically stacks. You can stack it up to 3 times, but even at 2 stacks, you can do a bunch of damage. She's a tank, and all you gotta do, like, once you stack like 2 or 3 times with Aldemon's Guard, just use Petal Swirl and just deal a bunch of freaking damage, and you can just beat the quest like that. PvP, I was able to take out like 2 characters at times. And then not only that, you can just attack with Knight's Guard, which first it's at 0 points, but it becomes 3 points. But once it becomes 3 points, it'll do a bunch of damage. So she is a tank that does pretty good damage. And yeah, I think Alice is definitely one of the best characters in the game. Like, arguably top 3, but I for sure will put her in my top 5. Hey, just wondering, how do I get the free S rank? So right now, there's this event going on right now, this Golden Time event, and you just basically do the main missions basically. And right now I'm on the last mission, I just have to become level 35. So try to get your player level to 35, and you do all the other missions like get your equipments to like level 12 or level 8, or do this, do that kind of thing. So that's how you get your free S character. And then once you finish that, you'll be able to pick, you know, your free S character, as you can see here. Stay away from the robots. You don't need the robots. Just stay away from them. I mean, if you want to be like some dude, be like, hey, look at me, I'm so cool, I picked a robot for my S rank. Good for you. Now, yay. But I honestly would just stay away from supports too, personally. Like, I don't really think you need to pick up a support character. I don't think it's worth it. For sure. I mean, to allow you to pick up a free Shana is pretty crazy in my opinion. Like, I hands down think picking up a Shana is gonna be ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Picking up a Shana is ridiculous. That's crazy. Where do you get the equip that has level 8 or 12? So equipments, you can actually, so if you go to the character, like, they should actually make like a, can you go to the bag actually? So if you go to, you can go through this from the character screen or the bag screen. So basically, the purple equipment can only go up to level 12, and then the blue equipment only go up to level 8. And actually, is that the opposite? Actually, give me 1 second. I'm sorry. The purple equipment go up to level 16. The blue equipment go up to level 8. And then like the green equipment only go up to level 4 unless you do something to it. But basically, just try to get your equipments to level 12 and you're fine. You have to farm the purple ones basically and get them to level 12. Have like 8 of them at level 12, or I think it was like 10 or 8 of them at level 12. But yeah, and then basically you want to like level them up with specific items, and you can get these items to level up your equipment during the treasure hunt. This is also where you can get, you can farm like purple equipment and stuff like that. You can also farm these secret notes, and once you get 60 secret notes, you can go to the shop and you can just pick one of these purple boxes and you can get a purple equipment. So you can just pick any equipment you want. Like you can pick one of these, doesn't matter which one you want. You can just pick that, make it to level 12, and then boom, there you go. If you have A rank Shana already, should you still get the S? Yeah, I think so. Like, again, all the characters are best when they're S rank, for sure. But Shana's already really good at A. But I mean, I feel like it's really up to you. It really matters what you want to do. Like, if you want to make a better team setup, then try to get other characters. But if you want to focus on that one character, then go for Shana. Stay near the robot. So yeah, I'm gonna go for support as Yuki. I mean, Yuki's not bad. I mean, you're an SAO fan, so I respect. So you're just trying to make an SAO team, which I'm assuming, right? How do I call? Oh yeah, this is very important. I should really talk about this. We want to make our guild. We want to make the guild better. Oh, by the way, if you guys want to change the name, tell me. I'm taking suggestions right now. I definitely want to change the name. I want to make it something else. But so you can help level up the guild by doing dispatch or pray. Now, dispatch is basically void agency. If you see anything with this icon, do that. Always do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and just dispatch this real quick. Always do that one because it helps out the guild all the time. And then we'll be able to, you know, get EXP for our guild. Then the other way to help out the guild is to give people fragments. Now, I know it sucks, like, but I want to keep my fragments for myself. I understand. You want to keep your fragments. I totally understand that, but you know, if you have maybe you could just maybe give a fragment or two. That'd be nice. That's all I ask. You don't have to give it to me. You can give it to other people. Like, for example, I actually don't have any fragments right now for any of the characters, so I can't really give out. But if you have like a fragment like for Toma and you're not planning to make Toma for a while, go ahead and give it, you know, to Takumi, or give a Yukina fragment to Cellbreaker and stuff like that. And as you can see over here, the more prey, the more guild dispatches we do, we get EXP. And the higher level our guild gets, I'll be able to you know, I'll be able to add more members to the guild, and I would be able to add more guild shop slots. I'll be able to add more vice captains, and yeah, it'll basically help our guild get bigger and better. And yeah, I mean, the more players we get in the guild, the faster we'll be able to get stronger, basically. How much did I will so far? I've only bought in once. Like, literally, I'm not lying. I've only bought in once. Like, seriously, like, I haven't, like, well, I basically bought all these stuff that doubles your Mygo. If that makes sense. Like, basically the starting packs. I just bought all that, and that's it. Like, everything else, I did not like buy like another pack, basically. So like all, like, literally the characters that I got from Whaling is like, I guess, Pedia and Alice's and Shana. Everyone else I actually, you know, got for free. Like, I used up like the gacha tickets that we got by logging in or farming, stuff like that. Am I playing on the Japan version? Japan version does not exist. Like, literally, like, Japan does not have this game yet, which is insane. I'm guessing Dungeon will give you way more EXP. I actually don't know. I was only able to play Dungeon once, so I can't really say. But I really don't like how it's only the weekends. Like, I really wish this was like every day, because it's like a raid battle, you know? So like, it would be nice that we can keep doing this. Like, if anything, I would be focusing on this and, you know, leveling up my characters, honestly. So, yeah, that's basically how you help the guild. I know they're the player that wants to join the guild. I would love to add you, but we need to get the guild to level 2. And again, I can tell if you're not helping out the guild or not. So as you can see, a couple of you guys are zeros right now. I'll give you guys, you know, a couple days. If I don't see any improvements here, I will kick you. I'm looking for people that are gonna help out the guild. That's the goal right now. The current goal for the guild is to get to level 2. That's my current goal right now. So, and then again, if you want to become a vice captain, we'll talk. Just chat at me. We'll see how I feel, if I want to make you a vice captain or not. Like, for sure, like, I'm looking at a couple of you guys right now, and you're helping out the guild a lot. If you're helping out the guild a lot, I will definitely make you a vice captain. The only reason why Yusei is my vice captain is because we actually know each other in the real world. So, cool guy. Definitely add him as a friend if you have not, if he's accepting any friends. But, yeah. Like, again, I'm having a lot of fun with this game so far, especially after learning everything. I think this game right now is my current favorite game to play. Oh, by the way, I'm not sure if you guys know, Hatsune Miku might have been leaked, data mined. Like, I'm not exactly sure. I can show you guys the sprites. Apparently, this person literally data mined the files for the game. Hold on, let me look for the post. Give me 1 second. Is there a story mode in this game? Yeah, there is. There is a story mode. Yes. So, give me 1 second. Let me. So yeah, apparently Hatsune Miku got data mined from the game's file. I'm not sure how true this is, but apparently Hatsune Miku is coming into this game. So, yeah. So these are the skins. Luca skin. I'm not sure whose skin this is. Like, well, actually, he wrote the skins. Platinum the Trinity skin. Oh yeah, it kind of looks like Platinum the Trinity. And then Kujiwa Lisa from Persona 4. I can see that. And Phila Schoolgirls. I don't know who Phila is, so I can't say anything. I don't know anything about Schoolgirls, but apparently, if this is not fake, these are the skin colors and the in-game design for Hatsune Miku in Crossing Void. Again, I'm not exactly sure how true this is, but I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, because Crossing Void is from, or Sega is, you know, is one of the companies that is connected to this game, obviously because of Valkyria Chronicles. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we had a Hatsune Miku collab in this game at all. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if we had a collab with any other Sega games, like Sonic or, you know, Virtual Fighter or etc. I'm guessing she'll be a main. I can see Miku being both main and support. I can see both. Yeah, it's basically it. So, by the way, I personally think I'll be doing more streams on this game instead of videos. Like, I'll try to do more videos on this game, like I do with FGO. And I want to do that, but I'm not sure if I have the time to record. I know I for sure have the time to like stream and stuff like that because of my schedule. I can, you know, I can stream, but I can. It's complicated, basically. But I'll definitely try and make some videos on this game, talking about the future updates, characters. I'm not exactly sure if I'll do like character showcases or anything like that, but I mean, yeah. But I think Akko's better as a main instead of a support, honestly. I mean, I personally like her pose as a support instead. But see, the only problem about support Akko is that she doesn't heal. So, and she only works with her cross only works with Kirito. I guess that's probably why you want her, right? Because she works well with Kirito, which makes sense. But definitely for Akko, I think her main is better for sure, hands down. Like for Kirito, again, I think he works when it comes to cross. I think he works best with Lifa, for sure. Like, Kirito definitely works better with Lifa. I think so. I'm just waiting for Shiba Tatsuya, man. Like, I can't wait to see Shiba Tatsuya in the game. He's already in the story mode, so. But is there any other questions you guys have for this game? Like, so far, I believe I know everything, but not. I'm pretty sure I don't know everything, but I believe I know the things that are important, basically. Like, when it comes to team setups and stuff like that, I'm still trying to, figure it out. I'm trying to figure out a balanced team and, an attacking team, a defensive team. Also, what's really cool, if you're still new to the game and you're still having trouble on making a team setup, just go to events and go to recommended lineup on the bottom. I'm not sure if you guys can see it if I'm on top of it. Give me 1 second. I'm actually on top of it, but there's food diary, and below food diary is going to be recommended lineup. And if you go to recommended lineup, you can actually check out everyone's teams. Like, everyone posts like different type of teams. Like, hey, this is a great balanced team. This is a great multi-team. This is a great single target team. Stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. I actually like this. And you can actually like it, comment on it, and if you go to the comments, as you can see, people type why this team setup is really good, and then other people would be like, oh, this is definitely the current meta. Oh, this team is really good because of this. And you can like the comments too. Like, oh, I like this comment. Like, I like how they basically talked about the team setup and stuff like that. Like, for example, this one, this guy Twitchy doesn't really explain his team setup, so all it says is it clears all content. You want to know why it clears all the content. So as you can see, what's the strat? Saying clears all content is something anyone can say. So yeah, you definitely want to figure out why this team setup is great and stuff like that. So if you're gonna put your team setup, explain why you think that team setup is good. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I like that. I like how you can check out other people's team setups. I really like that. Hoping one day this game will get Toma an accelerator main instead. Yeah, I agree. So yeah, I don't think a lot of people know about this. I mean, I've been saying it in all my streams, and I'll say it again. This game is based off of the fighting game Dengeki Bunko Fighting Climax, and the sequel Fighting Climax Ignition. Most of the sprites in this game are based off of that fighting game. So Alicia, Sedavidia, Oreimo, Sao, all those characters are actually from the fighting game. Like, the sprites are from that fighting game. The only character that, or I guess there's two characters that don't really exist in the fighting game. So obviously, Alice does not exist in Dengeki Bunko Fighting Climax. She was a character that was created for this game, which, again, surprised me. So this basically tells us that there's going to be more characters coming soon, and they actually have a voting pool where you can vote for characters you want to see in the game. So yeah, Alice is a character that only exists in the global version, never existed in the fighting game, so that's pretty cool. Izaya was actually only a support character in the fighting game, so this is the first time Izaya is a playable character, basically. So yeah, we might be able to see some characters get a support, some characters get a most all the characters actually have a support type, but this basically tells us that some support only characters will be able to get a main character, a playable character, basically. So really looking forward to that. Like, for example, I know Durarara Gacha is coming up pretty soon. Celti is a support, and Izaya is a main. But wait, Izaya support is in here, right? If I'm not mistaken, yeah. Wait, Izaya's not a support in this game? Oh wow, I didn't realize that. I thought Izaya had both support and main. Oh wow. that actually kind of surprises me a little bit. That's kind of weird, actually. So yeah, like Izaya was originally only a support character. Oh wait, is it up already? The gacha up already? Oh, it is up actually. Oh yeah, so so Izaya was never a playable character in the fighting game. He was actually only a support. So it kind of really surprised me how that they put Izaya as a support, as a main only, and not a support. So yeah, like I think Celti will end up becoming a main later on, and I guess later on Izaya will get a support type. But yeah, pretty crazy. So I think there is still a good chance that Celti will become a main. Kuroko is better for single target. Yeah, Kuroko is the single target attacker for sure. Might as well roll because I have a free gacha. I kind of want to get a wait. Hold on. My Izaya, where's my Izaya and Celti? My Izaya is A, my Celti is what, B? You know, I kind of want to get a S rank Izaya, so we'll just use our free roll for Izaya. So, oh yeah, the gacha, if you tap during the gacha and if Mikoto starts, you know, electrocuting, that means you got a guaranteed S rank character. So I got gacha tickets. Oh, you know, I'm not gonna do that. By the way, if you stream or make videos for this game, try not to do the story mode for this food part, because it will basically the game a company will copyright you. Just remember that. Like, don't do the story for food time or food diary. Other than that, that's basically about it. I don't think there's really much to talk about, like, when it comes to stuff. But if you guys have any other questions, go ahead and ask. Show us your cracked phone. It's kind of hard to see, but it's cracked. It's cracked on the top. Like, I'm not sure if you guys can see that. I'm pretty sure you guys can't see that. Yeah, you guys can't see it. It's too bright. You guys can't see it. But yeah, I cracked my phone. Oh, cool. Forgot about my login bonuses. So, you know what? Might as well use it. I need to get one more Alice anyway, so might as well use this. I'm just gonna use this. Forget it. I don't care. Oh, I don't have enough. No. Event pack. What's new here? Oh yeah, you can buy skins and stuff like that, which I don't think is worth it. Unless it's the color that you really, really want. You can buy fragments if you really want, which I would stay away from. I don't think it's worth buying fragments. The level up packs definitely do. I mean, it's in-game currency, so you don't have to worry about buying it. Mygos. I do recommend the subscription packs. I mean, that's if you want to stay. If you're F2P, then stay away from it, obviously. But if you're gonna, if you're planning to add in a couple bucks, if you're willing to pay a couple bucks, I would definitely subscribe. Can you suggest a team around Kuroyuki Hime and Kirito? Did you already talk about Awaken? I did not talk about Awaken, no. Kirito... So basically, Kuroyuki Hime as a playable and Kirito as a support. Let's see. So again, I'm not really that into the team setups yet. I'm still trying to figure that out right now as well, because I'm not able to test out these team setups yet because not all my characters are leveled up. But looking at Kuroyuki Hime, let's see. So they both do well. How do you? What's your? If you're gonna make Kuroyuki Hime as your main attacker, definitely want to focus on physical damage, obviously. And she targets the middle, so I guess in a way she's great for boss fights. PvP, I wouldn't really suggest her too much unless the middle character is something threatening, but in a way, I think her Starburst stream actually does AoE, so it's not bad. So definitely for her talents, you definitely want to give her more crits, more physical damage. Definitely around there. I would suggest that for sure. So, yeah. And she's not bad too. I mean, her skills don't take too much skill points, which is good. But at the same time, it's not enough. I think 3 is the best number because it's not too little. It's not too much. It's like in the middle. Just it's a good number, and you can get more climax points so that you can do the climax attack. So I think in a way, have characters that can apply some kind of attack buff, or characters that can support her when it comes to like AoE damage. Because when it comes to PvP, I think AoE is superior right now. But when it comes to like boss fights, when it comes to story and stuff like that, you can definitely use her in those. But her talent is really good though, yeah, for sure. Like Kuroyuki Hime's talent is really, really good. So yeah, I think anything that gives her more physical damage is probably really good. As for support, so yeah, like for support Kirito, same thing. I think his talents should be focused on physical because his cross attack is physical, So yeah, like physical crit damage basically. Yeah, definitely. So yeah, like talents are really important, guys. Like for sure, talents are really important. Like right now, all my talents are all over the place. Like for example, my Cidavidia. Like currently, my talents for Cidavidia are right now all over the place. So I'm planning to change. Like the only reason why they're all over the place is because I'm just trying to get a higher level talent. Like as you can see, there's numbers like 35, 45, 35, 35. I'm just trying to get a higher talent of those talents. Like Valkyria, for sure I want to keep this because that's her her unique talent, and I want to try and get that to the highest level talent. And I believe I'm not exactly sure what the highest level is, but I know for sure you can go up to 55. Like, I'm not sure if there is anything higher than that. But right now I'm just trying to get as I'm just trying to make her talents higher, and then from there I'll focus on trying to get the talents that I really want on the character. Did you join the Crossing Void Global Discord server? No, I did not actually. I didn't even know they had a Discord server actually. I will definitely go in there. Do I recommend dismantling A dupes? Yeah, actually, like if you have an S version, yeah, I think so. I mean, you're not gonna use the A ones, right? Unless you want to keep it for, you know, your what do you call it? If you want to keep it for your guild dungeons. I mean, it looks like you can use multiple copies of your characters, one at a time, but I mean, yeah, I think so. I mean, get rid of your A rank dupe so that you can get more fragments, and then use it for the S rank talents. So that's what I do. I get rid of anything A or lower, unless I don't have an S version of the character. If I have an A version of the character, then I would focus on leveling up that A rank, and then once I get the S rank, I will inherit all the A rank stats to my S rank. So yeah, I really like the inherent skill. It's really good. It helps a lot. Like, for example, like, again, I showed this earlier. Alice here, level 31, and I have like 2 level 1 S rank Alices. So I go to inherent, pick my level 31. My level 1 Alice will get all the stuff that my level 31 Alice has. But I would get rid of my level 31 Alice. Like, all that hard work would just go into another Alice, which I can technically use later. So I'm not gonna, like, I can start leveling up these Alices. I mean, and I can, you know, change up her talents and stuff like that. But so basically I can make a totally different type of Alice. Like, right now, this Alice, I'm trying to like focus on making her tanky, more critical damage, but I can always change this Alice to like more HP, to more tankier, or I can just have her focus on being an attack type Alice. So that's why I keep my S ranks. Like, I'm not exactly sure what other people do, but that's my plan. I'm planning to make all these different types of characters if I can get multiple S rank, you know, dupes. But that's my plan. And again, I think you can actually use multiple copies in the guild dungeon, one at a time. So yeah. Good evening. So yeah, like all my A dupes and my B dupes and my C dupes, I just got rid of like right away, because like B and C dupes, there's no reason to keep them. Just get rid of them. And then for A ranks, again, once you get the S rank, you can just get rid of your A rank. Don't, like, if they're leveled up, like for example, like my Akko, I have Akko level 30, and I gave her a couple talents already. So like I gave her a couple talents already. I don't want to like make this into I don't want to dismantle that. I want to like inherit my A rank Alice to an S rank, not Alice, I'm sorry. I want to inherit these stats to my S rank Akko once I get one. Like, again, that's for any character that I have. Like, I want, once I get a S rank Kino, I will inherit all my B Kino, my level 1 B Kino stats to my S rank Kino. But like, this Kino I haven't really touched, so there's no point in doing that. Like, if you didn't touch any of your characters, like if you didn't touch any of your B rank characters and you get an S rank character, just go ahead and dismantle. Can you pull non-S rank Alices? There's only two Alices. There's S and A rank. S and A rank. Let me see if I can do something real quick. I kind of want a gacha right now, but I need to get like a couple more. I need a couple more gems. So again, you don't have to like really tell me that my team is not balanced. I know my team is not balanced. This is just a random team setup I have right now. I see some streamers rushing to level 45. Any reason for that? It's because they can unlock another thing. I actually don't know what that is yet because I'm not at level 45, but level 45 is basically where you want to be at right now. Like, I think 35 is the goal, but 45 is currently the end goal right now for the game, for player levels. And also, the higher your player level, the higher your character's levels can be, because your player level and your character levels are connected, basically. Can I beat stage 621? I don't think I'm there yet. I might be wrong. I need to check. So as you can see, double stacks, then use her Climax and do a bunch of damage. Like, if the other two characters were still alive, I would probably just one-shot them. I thought I was able to get some, like... I want gems, give me gems. I just need like 10 gems. I just need 9 gems. That's all I'm asking, 9 gems. So I can do like PvP basically. I'm gonna target like low rank player. 'Cause I wanna win. Always want to bully the weaker players so that you can keep winning. Do you know of a tier list? Tier list? As of right now, there's no like tier list, but I can say for sure Shana is the best character. I'll give you my top 5. So Shana, Mikoto, Alice, Yukina, and what's her name? And Miyuki. Those are my top 5 right now. When it comes to attackers, support, I think Akko is the best support, and then you have Tomoka. It is arranged by height now. Also, I don't know why people call Shana Shana. It's Shana, guys. Shana, not Shana. Shana. I just want a gacha. Let me gacha. But I need 9 more. I need 9 more. I need 9 more orbs. Well, I technically I can just do this. I can do like a 9 shot. But what's the fun of a 9 shot? There's no point of a 9 shot. 9 shot? Oh shit. Should we just do a 9 shot? It feels weird doing a 9 shot. I definitely want that 10 shot. Oh yeah, see, these are other ways to get the fragment origins too. Just doing these achievements. Just buy 9 orbs? Ugh. Did this game just come out? Yeah, it came out last week. Yeah, we'll just do the 9 shot. We'll see. It's alright, we'll do a 9 shot. I mean, I'm guaranteed an A rank character, so might as well do a 9 shot. So, purchase. Let's hope we get an S rank. Oh, I did. No S rank. Ah, whatever. Rip. Oh, I got Sid videos. But no Alice. Rip. Oh well. Oh well. So as you can see, I'm gonna dismantle some characters. So boom, 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 boom. So what's cool about this, it doesn't dismantle that one character that you need to keep. So that's good. That's a good thing. So I'm getting, I forgot who it was, but should I get rid of my A rank one? So I'm getting rid of my A rank Cidavidia because again I have an S rank Cidavidia, so I'm just gonna dismantle. Got all my fragments. So the A rank, the green fragment, the green version characters, basically the C rank characters, you only get 1 fragment. The B rank characters, you only get 3 fragments. The A rank, you get 15. So that's why you want to get rid of your A ranks so that you can make your S ranks better. And then what you want to do, you want to go to, like, for example, Cidavidia, and then you go here to talents, and you go to shuffle. Now I'm gonna go ahead and RNG my way to get better talents. So I don't want that. I don't care about that. See, like, as you can see, there's a number 35. I want that to be higher. If I get a higher one, I'll exchange my Valkyria. But yeah. So RNGs are not. Oh, there you go. We get a purple one. Nice. So I'm assuming there's an S rank one. I'm not sure. Like the number, I'm not sure how far that goes, but I got a purple one, which I'm happy about. RNG god, they're not helping me. So now I don't have any Cidavidia ones now, so I'm just gonna use my fragment origins. Oh, hold on. I just want the rank. I don't care about the talents right now. I'm just trying to get them to the highest rank possible. This is where the real RNG is. It's not the gacha guys, it's the talents that's real RNG. Look at this RNG, man, it's so horrible. See, that's how RNG. That's how talent RNG works, guys. You already got a purple. S rank is at 80, so okay, 80 is the highest rank. Okay, so I need to try. I'm trying to get 80 basically. And again, it's super RNG. Why do you keep those robots? I mean, why not? I'm not gonna use them, but I mean, it's not like they're gonna be fragments for anything else, so there's like literally no point to like dismantle all of them. Yeah. yeah, that's basically how the talents work. It's RNG. Personally, I think you should just keep ranking until you should just keep ranking so that you can get higher versions of the talents. And then once you get that high talent, the talent level that you want, then try and get the talents that you really want on that character. That's just my advice for talents. My starter was Pedia. Like I'm a Valkyria Chronicles fan. I will do anything for Valkyria Chronicles. I would pay a lot of money for Valkyria Chronicles. Once Silveria and what's her name, Alicia get the gacha, I will definitely roll, and I'm gonna definitely like awaken them. So like that's my goal. Like if a Valkyria Chronicles gacha comes out, my goal is to awaken both Pedia and Alicia. Then you got wiped by S-rank robot. That's pretty scary. Yeah. Again, once you get to know and understand the game, it gets really fun. And then once you get to unlock everything, it's so much fun. So again, if you have any questions, I will try and answer them to the best of my ability. You can, join my Discord channel. I'm going to try and be more active in the Discord channel. I haven't really been active in the Discord channel as much, but I will definitely be streaming this game more often as well. I'll make a video of the best characters. I'll be more detailed and everything like that in my video. So yeah, for sure, I'm going to try and make videos for this game. I'm going to try and make like why this character is good and stuff like that type of videos. I'll try to do like spotlight videos and stuff like that, but we'll see how I feel about that. I mean, there are other YouTubers that are covering this game right now because this game is just just really fun, and they're actually pretty knowledgeable when it comes to the game. I'm actually kind of surprised so many people got the hang of the game so quickly. But yeah, I can't remember the name of the YouTuber, but he's actually really into the game right now, and I like that. I do. So yeah, I think this game is really fun. At first, it's gonna be very overwhelming. That I can say for sure. I mean, it was overwhelming for me at first because I didn't understand what was going on. Like I was like, man, leveling up your characters it's so much work. I don't understand what this is. I don't understand what this is. But again, once you figure out once you figure out the talents, once you figure out what characters do what, and you unlock all the different modes like PvP, raid battles, and stuff like that, it really gets fun. And especially if you want to just like focus on your waifu or your favorite characters in general, I think that's just awesome. Like for me, the selling point for this game were the characters. The characters were just something that I watched and enjoyed from the anime or the light novel or the video game. Like for example, Valkyria Chronicles is my favorite video game of all times, and to see that both Alicia and Pedia from Valkyria Chronicles are in this game, I was like, dude, like I'm 100%, 120% into this game. And yeah. For the gacha, does anyone know how the rarity works? So gacha, this is basically the rarity right here. So probability. Now the percentage might seem very low, but trust me, it's not that bad. It really isn't that bad. Like I've only whaled like once in this game, and I'm able to get all these S-rank characters. I'm pretty sure it's just because I'm lucky, but it's not bad at all. I mean, it's not, I wouldn't say it's F2P. I mean, it's pretty F2P as well. I mean, it's RNG, but you can actually make your A rank characters into S rank characters by just feeding them fragments for talents. So it's possible. I mean, it's definitely possible, but probably the fastest way to get S rank is through the gacha, and during the raid up especially. Like I highly recommend rolling a character that you want during the raid up. I really do. Like, for example, Alice right now, like her rate up is at 9.6. As for Celti and Isaiah right now, it's like 1.4. So yeah. And your probability of getting an S rank is what? Almost 3%. So it's not bad, honestly. I really don't think the rate for the gacha is bad. I think it's really good, honestly. It's definitely better than FGO. I can say that for sure. Like, I can say that for sure. After playing as someone that has been playing FGO for what, 4 years, almost 5, I can say for sure the gacha rate in this game is a lot better than FGO and a lot better than most other games, to be honest. Like, I mean, there are a bunch of mobile games that I play and I don't get that high rarity, character, but this game, it comes out pretty often, especially when I've only been rolling a couple times. So yeah. Do I recommend this game? Hell yeah, I do. For sure. This game is so much fun. Especially if you like the characters. I think that makes it even better. Yeah, I think that's definitely something, like, if you don't know anything, like, honestly, like, I know there are a bunch of you guys that don't know all these characters, but, like, for example, like, I know everyone knows SAO, Railgun, Index, Orimo, and stuff like that. If you like those series, then I think you'll really enjoy this game. But if you don't know any of these, like, if you don't know Kuroyuki Hime, if you don't know Pedia, if you don't know Strike the Blood, if you don't know any of these series, any of these characters, then I think you might have a hard time enjoying this game. But again, I think definitely the selling point of this game is the characters in the series. And I mean, gameplay, again, once you get the hang of it, it becomes really, really fun. So yeah, I do recommend this game, especially if you like anime and video games. Honestly, the story could have been better. I think it's really hard to give this game a good story because, I mean, there's just so many characters from so many different series with so many different backgrounds. So it's really hard to put all of them together and make a really, really good story. That's really hard, honestly. So the story, I don't really think it's all that interesting, sadly, unfortunately. I didn't want to say that, but yeah, I don't really think the story is all that great. But I don't know. I'm only at what, chapter 621 right now. I'm going into chapter 7, so I don't know. It might get better. Who knows? But as of right now, the story is okay. It's not the greatest story. It's definitely not FGO level. That I can say for sure. But yeah, it's fun. I like it. Yeah, I'm planning to end the stream right now, but if you guys have any other questions, go ahead and ask me here. So, and I actually, again, I'll make a video and I'll make it more detailed than how I explained it on the stream, but I'll make a more detailed video about the characters I think are really, really strong in this game, and I guess you can just comment on that video. But yeah, how's the monetization on this game? As in for like what, YouTube and stuff like that, or? Oh, as in pricing, it's if you start the game, you'll get these like double rewards packs. I actually bought most of them already, as you can see. Like, usually it has this red tag on top telling you double rewards. So, like, for example, like the most expensive pack, $80 ones, there's gonna be one that you pay $80 for, like, what, 10,000 diamonds or Migos. So in a way, that's like what, but like, here's the thing, like, if you, like, without even the double rewards, that's 10, that's 5 10 shots right there. $80 for 5 10 shots, which is, you know, pretty normal for any mobile game, honestly. But if you buy for the first time, that's what, 10 shots for $80. Now, I'm not saying the whale, but that's if you want to go with that option. Just saying. It's an option. I'm not saying do it, but that's an option. Question, how is Speedy? We miss her. Ah, you just had to ask that question, didn't you? Unfortunately, Speedy passed away. She passed away about a month ago, unfortunately. I miss her so much. Yeah, it was just, she was at that age, unfortunately. She was, what? 17, right? I got her... No, 8... Yeah, no, 17. I got her in... I got Speedy in, what, 2002? So... yeah, 17. 17 years. It's pretty sad. But, I mean... yeah. Do I play KOF All-Star? I do, actually. I'm playing it right now. I'm enjoying that game as well. Like, I'm surprised how many great mobile games have been coming out recently, honestly. Like, right now I'm actually also playing Love Plus right now, but unfortunately it's on a 1 month maintenance, which is crazy. So gotta wait for that. I mean, I enjoyed that game too when it first released. I was like, oh my god, this game is amazing. Oh yeah, of course, yeah, definitely. But I'll do a little fast recap of the best characters before I end the stream. But I will also be making a video as well. I'll make a more detailed video. Like, the stream was just to like a quickly talk about the characters, but I'll make a more detailed video and a more organized video about which characters I think are the best. But I will give you a quick recap. So Shana is the best character in the game, best AoE, does both physical and arcane damage. If you don't know what arcane damage is, it's basically like special attack damage. She also is a great bleed damager, and bleed is basically an effect that basically, you know, gets rid of the enemy HP as the turns go by, and you can stack bleed with Shana. You can use her second skill to Hien to do bleed, and then her climax skill Kesen Ogi to stack another bleed. So Shana, hands down, the best AoE, best character in my opinion in the game. Cross, I think Cute as a Girl Group is her best cross skill. Other ones are not bad at all either, but I think Cute as a Girl Group is hands down her best cross skill. Talent, the longer the battle prolongs, the stronger your team will get. and I mean you'll just be able to do more damage as long as she is still alive, and as long as you keep, you know, playing that same quest or that same battle. Mikoto is a great starter character. You get her for free, but you don't get the S rank for free. You get the B rank for free. But once you get the S rank, she again is great as a beginner. Great AOE, does a crazy amount of arcane damage, and yeah, all her attacks are AOE. Cross, I think Vending Machine Killer is her best cross skill. Does both physical and arcane damage, and she's able to basically reduce the healing of the enemy. So like when the enemy uses a healing skill, they won't get the full heal. They'll get like, you know, less heal basically. And talent is really good. She'll be able to do more damage when you inflict Electromaster. Yuki, one of the best arcane damagers in the game. If you don't have Shana, she's really good. Again, like Mikoto, she's a really good beginner character. She's also a buff remover on the enemy, which is great. And again, she does a lot of damage, and it's AOE as well. And she also makes the enemies take more damage once you use her Climax skill. Cross, I think Magical Girls is definitely the best cross skill for her, because you want to do more arcane damage. For her talent, you want to have like arcane damage or critical damage, or, you know, this physical damage. You can also put defense as well, because she's somewhat of like a glass cannon. So definitely, you know, the talents, it really depends what you want to do, but for sure you want to put something with arcane damage. As for her exclusive talent, it's really good. When an enemy has 30% HP, you deal more damage. So just deal a bunch of damage with Miyuki and the team basically. Akko is probably, in my opinion, the best support in the game. She just heals. All she does is heal. Her cross, I don't think it matters who you put on it. I mean, this is the only way that she can deal damage, and I don't think you want to deal damage with her. You just want to focus on the heals. So Akko, definitely one of the best, if not the best support in the game. Other than that, Yukina is really good. She does both physical and arcane damage, so you want to focus on that. Her cross skills, it really doesn't matter who you pick, honestly, but probably you want to go with the AOE instead. With So Dentaro is definitely good, but if you want to go single, then go with Toma. Talent is really good as well. When an enemy has 70% HP, you want to keep attacking that enemy, because you're just going to be able to deal a lot of damage with your team. Other than that, I think this is just my personal favorite. I don't think a lot of people like to use Sedavidia a lot, but she's a tank. She does a crap load of damage, and she's best used when she is an S rank. A rank and below, I don't really think you should really worry about her, but once you get an S rank and you want to just use her, tanky, lots of damage, really, really good. So yeah, also, Kojo is really good as well. Definitely someone that you want to maybe pick up. Alice, she's currently limited, so if you want to roll for Alice, roll her now. Really good. All you want to do is stack her second skill and then use her special. And after you use her special, just focus using her first attack, because it's free first, but after you use it, the next turn it costs 3 points, which is not bad because it's going to do a lot of damage anyways. Cross skill, I think she's best used with Kirito, and talent, she just does more damage when her HP is high. She's tanky, does a lot of damage. Yeah. So between Sedavidia and Alice, probably Alice is better. or she is better. How many games are you playing right now on your PS4? As of right now, I'm not playing. I'm actually, well, I lied. I'm playing Psycho Pass and I'm playing another game right now. I'm just focusing on my Switch because there's just a bunch of games on the Switch I want to play right now. But I do want to play Death Stranding. I for sure want to play Death Stranding soon. Is this game worth it? If you like the characters, yeah. And like, so it's time to stop. Here again. I'll say this again, and I'll keep saying it. At first, it's very, very overwhelming. Like, if you're not gonna get the game, you know, once you play. Like, it's gonna be super confusing at first, but once you understand how to level up your characters, once you understand the talents, once you understand the gameplay, and once you unlock everything, it gets a lot of fun. But if you like anime, if you like the characters from these anime series, I think it'll be a lot of fun. Like, that's definitely how I got attracted to the game, and so far I'm enjoying it a lot. It's pretty F2P as well, if you think about it. I mean, leveling up your characters probably is going to be, you know, it's going to take some time, but in a way it's pretty F2P. Yeah, Yukina is pretty good. I think Yukina is pretty good, for sure. Is the game play to win? For PvP, yeah. For, like, you know, just doing some other stuff, not really. I mean, I feel like if it's PvP, then yeah, but you don't have to focus on the PvP part, you know. Like, shop. Wait, swimsuit Mikoto's in already? Serious? Where is it? Shop encounter? Where the hell's encounter? I don't have encounter. Check shop encounter. You can now. Wait, oh, this shop? Wait, we're. I don't. I don't see me. Oh, need to be 35. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I'm not level 35 right now. Okay, I will definitely grab swims. I'll definitely become level 35 soon. I'm almost there anyway, so just 4 more levels. Just 4 more levels. But anyways, oh god, that felt good actually. It cracked my back. But anyways, that's gonna be about it for this stream. Again, I'll be making videos. I'll be making more streams, so look forward to that. But I feel like my next stream I'll be doing some gameplay because I really want to beat Xenoblade Chronicles 2 already. So yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. I hope that helped a little bit, or I hope this stream helped you guys a little bit, because I did explain a lot. For sure, again, I'll be making more videos. I'll make a more detailed, more organized video about, you know, the best characters in this game. And Will I make, you know, strategy videos? Will I make spotlight videos? We'll see. But for sure, I will be making, you know, videos for this game. So yeah. But anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will. If you guys have any questions, just go ahead and comment on the video or go on my Discord channel. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Also, the team for Crossing Void, if you are going to do a live stream and if you want to guess, right here, this guy.